So far, it has been a terrible start to the season for the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, heading into the season, the Ravens were a very popular pick for the Super Bowl favorites, but heading into week 5, they are 1-3 on the season with a bunch of injuries. So today, I'm gonna be giving myself 4 seasons to rebuild the Baltimore Ravens, and the goal is to win them a Super Bowl. I mean, this isn't a video I was expecting to make this early into the season, but it's gotta be done, and I wouldn't say that we need to do like a full rebuild or anything. I mean, the team should still be loaded next season, but right now we're not in a great place. I mean, with all of the injuries, this is what the offense is looking like right now. I mean, we still have Henry, we still have Flowers, we still have Andrews and Likely, but I mean, we're not going to be able to do much without Lamar Jackson. And on the other hand, I mean, the defense is absolutely chopped right now. I mean, keep in mind, this isn't what the team's going to look like for the entire season, but I mean, at least for the first few weeks, we're kind of cooked. And we're going to be starting off where the Ravens are at right now as well. I mean, we're 1-3 on the season, and in week 5, we basically already have a must-win game against the Houston Texans. And no surprise, I mean, it looks like it's been a very rough game for the Ravens up to this point. I mean, we're down by 10 points with 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the game. So our only hope of coming back is if Derrick Henry can find a way to go on a tear. But the thing is, I mean, since there's only 2 minutes on the clock, we really can't do a whole lot with Derrick Henry. So we kind of need to rely on Cooper Rush. And Cooper Rush is obviously no Lamar Jackson, man, but I'm gonna try and go for Hopkins here. I mean, Cooper Rush does have 2 touchdowns on the game, so he hasn't... there we go. There we go. It's gonna be an interception, which is probably gonna seal this game. As I was gonna say, Cooper Rush did have 2 touchdowns, but the main reason for that was because our defense got a pick and set him up perfectly twice. And after throwing that interception, I mean, we were not able to come back. So Baltimore's gonna lose by 10 points, which is gonna move the Ravens to 1-4 on the season. But anyways, I mean, Lamar Jackson's expected to miss 2 to 3 games, so we're gonna act like it's worst case scenario and sit him for 3 weeks. So after that, I sim 3 weeks into the future where it's week 9 and we're currently 2-5 on the season, which is awful, but we actually somehow beat the LA Rams, so it could have been worse. So I mean, I guess we'll see if Lamar Jackson can lead this 2-5 Ravens team to the postseason. I mean, it's gonna be hard to do, especially when we're losing to a team like the Miami Dolphins. I mean, we're down by 10 points in the 3rd quarter right now, which is honestly kind of surprising because we have Lamar Jackson back and our defense is almost at full force again. I mean, the only one that's going to be out for the rest of the season, I'm pretty sure, is Nnamdi Madubuike. Everyone else should be coming back, but I'm going to try and go for a bit of a shot with Hopkins here. And I think we should have a pretty good pickup with him. I mean, that's going to put us in the red zone. But of course, Derrick Henry is now on the ground. I mean, if he's out, that is going to screw us. I mean, we really just can't escape injuries, man. It looks like he's going to be fine. He didn't leave the game or anything, but Derrick Henry is on the bench right now, so that's definitely not helpful. Either way, though, I mean, I'm thinking one more solid route should be enough to punch it in for a touchdown, so I'm going to try and go for Mark Andrews here. Actually, hold on. Dude, I didn't even have a chance to throw it away. I mean, we went backwards there. Probably wasn't the best decision, but I was trying to find a way to scramble, and since that didn't happen, I mean, we're gonna get pushed back to the 12-yard line. So this is gonna be really tough. Zay's got it though, so I'm going for it on 4th down. I mean, this definitely isn't the best decision because either way, a field goal will make it a 1-score game, but I feel like this is our best chance to punch it in for a touchdown, and it's gonna work out either way. So now we're only down by 3 points. I mean, we have a chance to come back.
2 seconds later.
But unfortunately for us, I mean, our Swiss cheese defense allowed another touchdown, so we are not going to be beating Miami, which is a really, really bad loss for this team. I mean, now we're 2-6. I mean, at this point, it really feels like our season is pretty much over. I mean, we're going to need an absolute miracle to make the playoffs right now. And somehow, it looks like we actually found a way to turn our season around because we're going to go 9-8 to barely sneak into the playoffs. I mean, we have to play the Buffalo Bills in the wild card round, so it isn't looking great, but I'm honestly just happy that we're in. I mean, it definitely hasn't been a great start to this game either way. We're down 14-3 in the 3rd quarter, but as I said, I'm just kind of happy that we're in the playoffs right now. I mean, we were 2-6 at one point, so the fact that we actually made it is kind of crazy, and we're not done yet. I mean, we still can come back, but for that to happen, we definitely need to score a touchdown here, and I'd like to get in sooner than later, so I'm gonna run a deep route and see if we can maybe get Mark Andrews open. I'm probably better off to just keep it with Lamar, though. I might be able to hit Andrews right here, though. Depending on how the defense moves on him, it looks like he's gonna be locked up again, though, so we'll just go for Hopkins, who's gonna have the first down. I really want to go for shots here, man, but no one's really getting open, so I feel like shorter routes are probably just gonna work out better for us. I mean, that's a big play from Jackson. On the downside for us, though, Buffalo was able to bring up a third down after that, so it's currently 3rd and 9. And we're gonna get smoked. I mean, at this point, I feel like we kind of need to go for it. So I'm gonna see if we can maybe get Mark Andrews open. Please bring that in. It's another interception. That is gonna end our season. I mean, that's definitely not the best way to end off your season. We weren't able to score a single touchdown against the Buffalo Bills. But again, I'm kind of just happy that we actually made the playoffs. But anyways, real quick to end off the season, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is gonna be winning MVP. And in the Super Bowl, it looks like the Kansas City Chiefs are gonna go on to beat the LA Rams. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to our first offseason of the video, and I was able to re-sign Likely and Andrews and all of that, but I'm gonna let Jair walk, I'm gonna let Owe walk, I'm gonna let quite a few players on this defense walk, because even when they were healthy, they honestly weren't that great, so we gotta switch things up. But anyways, one position that we're in desperate need for right now is defensive tackle. I mean, Matabike is coming back, but we need to add some more depth, so I made a trade with the Cardinals for Walter Nolan. And another position we really need is right edge, so I made a trade with the Bengals. It was very expensive. It cost me a first-round pick, but we're gonna bring in Trey Hendrickson, who should be a massive addition to the defense. And we also need to replace Ronnie Stanley, who did retire on us, so I made one final trade with the Cardinals for Paris Johnson. And after all of the upgrades in the offseason, it looks like the Ravens bounced back in a big way, because we're gonna go 12-5 to win the division, and we also got the 2 seed. So we have home team advantage for our wild card game against the Cleveland Browns, and it is a divisional game, so I knew it was gonna be close, and it has come basically right down to the wire. I mean, we have a chance to walk it off right here, especially after that huge play from Andrews. But yeah, in case you haven't noticed, we're all tied up at 14 right now with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. So I'm gonna go for a run with Henry here, and hopefully this can bring it down to the 2-minute warning. And we did just bring it down to the 2-minute warning after that. So I'm gonna try and kill some clock, because all we really need to do to win this game is kick a field goal. So we don't need to do too much here. I mean, we're perfectly in field goal range right now. I'm gonna need some big plays from Derrick Henry though, because I already know that Cleveland's gonna start burning their timeouts after this, and it looks like, yeah, there it is. And after that, we ran them down to their final timeout. So if Derrick Henry can pick up another first here, they are no longer going to be able to stop the clock after this. So we're set, man. I mean, I'm going to go for one more run with Derrick Henry, and I'm probably going to try and go in the middle to like center it out a bit. And then we'll probably just let the clock run down. And we were actually able to get even closer after that, so we're at the 4-yard line right now. I mean, if we somehow find a way to miss this, that would be absolutely brutal, but it is gonna be good. So that's gonna be Baltimore's first playoff win of the video, which is gonna send the Ravens to the divisional round. And in the divisional round, it looks like we're gonna be taking on the Raiders, who did go 12-5. And it looks like we have a chance to get off to a hot start against the Raiders. I mean, our defense forced a fumble, so we're down at the 20-yard line right now, and it looks like Derrick Henry's gonna have a pretty solid gain on the ground. I mean, if we can get this route to work out, I honestly might be able to punch it in. So hopefully we can get Tez Walker open, and it looks like we are gonna have him, but it's knocked away. He got smoked by Crosby, and that is gonna bring up a 3rd down. So I'm just gonna run this route because it's usually pretty reliable for me. I'm gonna need Zay Flowers to get open here though, and he is gonna be wide open. That's gonna go for a touchdown. So Baltimore's gonna take an early 7-0 lead over Las Vegas, and after that we were able to kick a field goal. So we're up by 10 points, but as you've probably noticed, the Raiders are in perfect scoring position, so I'm hoping we can take them off the field. and I think we held them to a field goal. I mean, they might go for it on 4th down, but it looks like they're just going to take the field goal. So as long as we don't rough the kicker or anything like that right here, I mean, we are going to hold the Raiders to 3. So we still have the lead, but now we're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, and it looks like we have a chance to extend our lead. I mean, we went into halftime up by 7 points, and now we're starting the 2nd half off with the ball. So hopefully we can... Oh, dude, Henry's gone. As I was going to say, though, I mean, hopefully we can find a way to score a touchdown here, but even if we can't, I mean, a field goal is definitely on the table. It's looking real good for us right now, though, man. I'm going to go for another run with Henry, and it looks like he is barely gonna pick up the first. I'm gonna try and end it off right here, though, man. I mean, if Zay Flowers can get open on this route, there's a decent chance it goes for a touchdown. And I think we're gonna have him again. That's gonna be Zay's 2nd touchdown of the game. So that will extend this to a 2-score lead for the Baltimore Ravens. And Las Vegas did score again to keep it close, but we're gonna hold on for the dub. So that's gonna send Baltimore to the AFC Championship game. And in the AFC Championship game, of course, we have to play the Kansas City Chiefs. And it really pains me to admit this, but at this point, Patrick Mahomes kind of owns the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, Lamar Jackson's, I believe, 1-6 against the Kansas City Chiefs, and the way things are going right now, after this game, there's a pretty good chance we're going to be 1-7. I mean, we're down 21-7 in the 4th quarter. I think we should have a decent pickup. It's out of reach. Zay got hit. I feel like that probably should have been a flag, but that did not happen. So now it's 4th and 3. I think we should have that one, though. It looks like Mark Andrews is going to bring it in. I wish he didn't go down there because I feel like we could have got a bunch of yardage if he didn't. But either way, we're at the 43-yard line now. I want to try and go for Bateman, but I'm just going to keep it with Lamar. He fumbled, but we're out of bounds. I'm going to go for a run with Derrick Henry here, though. I mean, we can't really afford to run too much clock, but if he can get a decent pickup, it will be worth it, and it looks like he's going to be just short of the 1st down. I'm going to try and go for a bit of a deep shot here, though. I mean, if Mark Andrews can get open, that would be perfect right now. So hopefully this can work out, and it looks like we've got him. That's actually going to go for a touchdown. So we're back in this game, but now we desperately need our defense to come out and get a stop. And I had faith, man. I really did, but Patrick Mahomes just picked us apart after that, and they ran the clock out. So that's going to send Kansas City back to the Super Bowl, and Baltimore is headed home. I mean, we can't be too upset because either way, that was still one hell of a season from the Baltimore Ravens. It's a huge upgrade from what we did in year number 1, but either way, I was really hoping that would be the year. But anyways, to end off the season, it looks like Josh Allen is going to be winning his 2nd MVP. And after beating us, it looks like Kansas City actually ended up losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. And I mean, someone in the AFC really needs to find a way to do something, because after that, I mean, this is the 5th year in a row that Kansas City has made it to the Super Bowl. So I'm going to try my best to go all out in the offseason, but the thing is, that is going to be very difficult because we are $5 million in the negative right now. So unfortunately, we're going to be losing Marlon Humphrey and Trenton Simpson, which are 2 pretty big hits for the defense. But other than that, I mean, there aren't any big names that we're going to be losing. After losing all the players that we lost, though, we did free up a bit of cap space. So I have enough to make some trades, and we really need a running back because Derrick Henry unfortunately retired on us. But we were able to bring in an absolute dog. I mean, it cost us 2 first-round picks and a 3rd-round pick, which is very expensive, but we now have Ashton Genty, and I'm pretty much just throwing away draft picks at this point. But after that, I was able to make one final trade with the Seattle Seahawks for Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's going to join Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman on the offense. But anyways, I mean, this is what the offense looks like heading into year number 3. I mean, this might be the best offense in the NFL right now. And on the other hand, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this defense is also absolutely loaded. I mean, at this point, we almost have a super team. And in year number 3, it looks like Baltimore popped off because they're going to go 13-4 to win the division, and they barely got the number 1 seed. So after the 1st round bye, it looks like we have to play the Buffalo Bills in the divisional round. And I mean, so far, we seem to be off to a pretty good start. We're up 7-0 with possession, so I'm hoping we can have a good drive here. I mean, Ashton Genty's got a first down. I feel like Genty's going to be a big factor in whether we win this game or not. So if we can get him going, I mean, it's going to be very tough to beat this team. Same story with Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm actually going to try and hit in Jigba right here, and hopefully he can get open for the first down. I don't think, actually, he should bring that in. Let's go. Okay, we got it, and a whole lot more. We're going to be all the way down to the 27. I'm going to try and put Zay Flowers on a slant route here, though, and if he can get open for us, I'm hoping that could be enough for another first down, and I think we've got him. He's going to hold on to it. I mean, that was kind of a close one. I thought he might drop that for a second, but since he didn't, we're all the way down to the 16-yard line now, and Genty's going to power almost for another first down. I'm just going to hand it off to Genty again, because we're only 1 yard away from the first down, and if he can get another solid pickup, we might be able to bring it to the house, and it looks like he's gonna have the touchdown. So that will extend this to a 2-score lead for the Baltimore Ravens, and Buffalo did keep this game close, which is no surprise, but it looks like we were able to go on to win this thing. So we're gonna take it 24-17, which will send the Ravens back to the AFC Championship game. And in the AFC Championship game, it looks like we're gonna be taking on the LA Chargers, who are also 9-8. And I'm fully expecting Justin Herbert to put up a fight in this game, so I'm gonna bring the defense out and hopefully we can take them off the field. I mean, we're up 14-7 in the second quarter, and there's only 56 seconds before halftime, so all we gotta do is not allow a touchdown in the next 56 seconds. That's gonna be a pretty big pickup right there, though. So on the downside, after this one, they're basically in field goal range, but as long as we hold them to a field goal, we are still gonna be going into halftime with the lead. So I just gotta make sure that the Chargers don't end up scoring a touchdown. I mean, if we can get lucky, we actually might be able to hold them out completely because they don't have any timeouts left. So if they get caught in bounds, they're gonna be screwed. And there's only 14 seconds on the clock now. So hopefully we can find a way to stop them in bounds here. We're actually gonna get a sack. That might hold them out. I mean, the clock's just gonna keep running, and it looks like they're not gonna have time to kick it. So we're going into halftime up by 7 points. I mean, that was managed very poorly by the LA Chargers, and now we have a chance to go up by 2 scores because we do start the second half off with the ball. So hopefully we can end up having a solid drive here, but I'm going to try and get it started with Bateman. Actually, Zay Flowers is going to be wide open. We've almost got it to midfield. So now I'm going to switch it up and keep it on the ground with Genty, and hopefully he can find a way to pick up another first down, but if not... Hold on. We're not going to have the first, but I mean, I'll take that. It's going to be a solid 5-yard pickup. So I honestly might just keep... Actually, that's not going to work. I was thinking about keeping it with Lamar there, but that was definitely going to get shut down. So we had to keep it with Genty. Either way, we only need 3 yards for the first down. So I'm hoping Zay can bring this in, and he's got it. So that's going to keep us on the field, and he honestly might have a touchdown. It looks like he's going to bring it back. So that's going to extend it to a 2-score lead for the Baltimore Ravens. And after that, it looks like we did go on to win this game 28-14. So in year number 3, it looks like Baltimore is finally headed to the Super Bowl. But anyways, to end off the season, it looks like this time Jalen Hurts is going to be winning MVP. And in the Super Bowl, we're going to be taking on the LA Rams, who are 11-6. And so far, it looks like Baltimore has been all over the LA Rams. I mean, we're not demolishing them or anything like that, but we're up by 2 scores with possession. And considering there's only 4 minutes to go in the game, another touchdown right here honestly might put this thing away. And it looks like Njigba's gonna bring it to the 16. I might be able to keep it on the ground right here with Lamar, though. I mean, we'll have to get some blocks from the O-line, which we are not gonna get, so we're gonna lose 4 yards. It looks like the Rams have a bit of life, man, because they got another stop after that too. So all of a sudden, it is 3rd down, and I think, that might work. Hold on, please bring that in. It's not gonna work out. We gotta take the field goal. I mean, a field goal is gonna extend our lead either way, but that will hold it to 2 scores. So LA is still in this game. If we can get a stop and take them off the field right here, though, I mean, that might be enough to do it. So hopefully that will happen. I mean, that's gonna bring up a 3rd down. At this point in the game, though, we're gonna need to get 2 more stops. I mean, it is clearly 4-down territory, but I'm gonna try and rush him with Hendrickson, and hopefully we can find a way to get a sack. We're gonna get the sack too. Mike Green is gonna come up with potentially the biggest play of the season. I mean, if they can't pick up the first down here, that might have just sealed the game, and that's going to take the Rams off the field. So now all we got to do is run the clock out, and this game is going to be over. I mean, the Rams still have 2 timeouts, and it looks like they are going to burn one right here. But after this one, I mean, they're not going to be able to stop the clock anymore, and that's going to burn their final one. On the downside for us, though, I mean, they do still have the 2-minute warning to work with, so hopefully Genty can find a way to pick up the first down here, because if not, the clock is going to stop for the 2-minute warning, and it's also going to be 3rd down. I mean, it is 3rd down, but now we only need 1 yard. And I really like the way that Ashton Genty has been playing up to this point, so I'm going to put the game in his hands, man. I mean, if he can pick up the first down, that will put it away, and it looks like we're barely going to get it. So now all Lamar Jackson needs to do is take a knee, and the Baltimore Ravens are finally going to get the job done. I mean, it did not come easy. It was a very tough road to get here, but in year number 3 of the video, it looks like Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are finally gonna get the job done. I mean, it's been a long time coming for Lamar. So as you can see in year number 3 of the video, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are gonna be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. And we didn't even need a 4th season to do it. We're gonna get it done in 3, but that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got my TikTok, Instagram, and my second channel all linked in my description below. But other than all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.